Thank you for joining us. So this is part 2 of the targeted reteach for Unit 2. For the Unit 1 test, part 2. So we are in the middle of reading an excerpt from the Red Badge of Courage. Nevertheless, the next morning he had gone to town that was near his mother's farm and had enlisted in company that was forming there. When he returned home, his mother was milking a brindle cow. 4 others stood waiting. "Ma, I've enlisted," he had said to her diffidently. There was a short silence. "The Lord's will be done, Henry," she had finally replied, and then had continued to milk the brindle cow. When he had stood up in the doorway with his soldier's clothes on his back, and with the light of excitement and expectancy in his eyes almost defeating the glow of regret from the home bonds, he had seen 2 tears leaving their entrails of his mother's scarred cheeks. Still she had disappointed him by saying nothing whatever about returning with his shield or on it. He had privately primed himself with the beautiful scene. He had prepared certain sentences which he thought could be used with touching effect. But her words destroyed his plans. She had doggedly peeled potatoes and addressed him as follows: "You watch out, Henry, and take good care of yourself in this here fightin' business. You watch out and take good care of yourself. Don't go thinking you can lick the whole rebel army at the start, because you can't. You're just one little fellow amongst a whole lot of others. And you have got to keep quiet and do what they tell you. I know how you are, Henry." So the next question has to do with theme, and we've talked a lot about theme in our literature. So what is a theme? It's the message of the work or what the author wants you to take away. It's not stated specifically by the author. So it's not going to tell you at the end that love is all around us. It's going to be ingrained in the story through events, through the characters, through the dialogue. It is not a topic. A topic would be something like love, where a theme would be love is all around. It's the message the author is trying to send. So let's go ahead and look at a question that has to do with the theme. So one of the themes that emerges over the course of the novel is that war is brutal and awful. So how does the depiction of Henry's mother in the excerpt begin to establish or develop that theme? And I'll give you a few seconds to look over the options. And that correct answer is B. By having Henry's mother react to his enlistment not with pride and poetic language, but rather with resignation and realistic advice, the novel suggests that mature individuals know the ugly truth about war. Question number 3 also has to deal with this excerpt. How does Henry's mother reaction to his desire to enlist affect our reader's understanding of the novel's setting? Now, the setting is the time and place where the story occurs. So I'll give you a few seconds to look over these different answers. The correct answer is actually A. I don't know why the top one's highlighted. Her reaction helps convey the huge importance of farm work and the sacrifices made by those whose sons left home to join the war. So now we're going to look about a little bit about grammar. There was some grammar questions on the end of your unit test. So what is a dangling modifier? A modifier is a word or phrase that is used to add additional detail. Modifiers have to modify or describe something in the sentence. They usually describe a subject, verb, or object. Modifiers can be adjectives, adverbs, possessive pronouns, or phrases. So for example, the happy girl. Happy is an adjective modifying girl. The boy slowly walked. Slowly is an adverb modifying walked. That is his toy. His is a possessive pronoun modifying the toy. A refined painter, Alex was known for his art. A refined painter is a phrase modifying Alex. So a modifier is just making the object or the verb or the subject more clear, more specific. So looking at some of our grammar sentences, which revision fixes the dangling modifier in this sentence? Eating a slice of watermelon, pink juice dribbled down my chin. So when it means as a dangling modifier, it means a modifier that's not modifying or specifying something. So I'll give you a few seconds to look at the different answers. The correct answer is D. While I was eating a slice of watermelon, pink juice dribbled down my chin. Connotation. So what is a connotation? It refers to a meaning that is implied by a word apart from the thing which it describes explicitly. Words carry cultural and emotional associations or meanings, in addition to their literal meanings or denotations. There is no place like home. While home may refer to the actual building someone lives in, connotatively, it most often refers to family, comfort, or security. So when you think of words and how people say them, there is some other type of underlying meaning. It's like when little kids stop calling their parents mommy and daddy and they say mother or father. It's a same type of word, but a different meaning. So there can be positive and negative connotations. So an example for positive, we bought an inexpensive souvenirs at the amusement park. That could be positive because you're saving money. A negative, we bought cheap souvenirs at the amusement park. And that way, that connotation of cheap could mean that it can break easily or not worth the price. I ate a moist sandwich versus I ate a soggy sandwich. Both of those words show us how the sandwich tastes. Moist is going to be a little bit more appealing than soggy. And our last one, I am a bargain shopper versus I am a cheapskate. Bargain shopper makes it look like you try and save money by finding those really great deals, where cheapskate means you don't want to spend a lot of money because you're greedy. So connotations can be positive and negative. So looking at our last question, what is the connotative meaning of the word childlike in this sentence? Liam asked his new boss questions about the job with childlike interest. And I'll give you a few seconds to look at the different answers. And that correct answer is A, showing uninhibited curiosity. So it's a positive way where they are excited about the perspective of the job, just like kids are. So what is next? So in the email I'm sending you with these links, you will have a survey that you can fill out for overall bonus points. Make sure you complete that 206 assignment. If you haven't already, please remember to use your own words. Don't copy and paste from the internet. Also, make sure that you complete your Unit 2 study guide and Unit 2 test. You have to complete the study guide for the test to even appear, so make sure you do that. This afternoon, we did do a Unit 2 review, so if you did not attend, please watch the recording. All right, guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.